Imagine walking into a forest so deep that once you enter, you may never come out alive. Tonight we uncover the chilling history of those who went searching for treasure and paid with their souls. What would you do if you were trapped here? Tell us your opinion in the comments, because this story will haunt you till the end. It all began with a forgotten map, a fragile piece of parchment found in the ruins of an abandoned mansion. The map was said to lead deep into a forest so vast and uncharted that even the oldest records had no name for it. Legends whispered of unimaginable treasure hidden within its shadows, left behind by a lost civilization that vanished centuries ago. The promise of gold and glory was enough to lure a group of brave and perhaps foolish adventurers into its depths. 5 souls came together, each driven by different dreams. Daniel, a historian obsessed with uncovering lost knowledge, believed the map held the key to rewriting human history. Maya, a determined archaeologist, saw it as her greatest discovery. Ethan, a hardened treasure hunter, cared only for riches. Sarah, skilled in wilderness survival, wanted the challenge. And Alex, the youngest of them, dreamed of becoming part of a story that would be remembered forever. None of them knew the price they would pay. The journey began under open skies, the forest entrance draped in sunlight, inviting them with false comfort. But with every mile deeper, the forest seemed to change. Trees grew taller and denser, their branches blocking out the sun. The air thickened with silence, broken only by strange cries in the distance. It was no ordinary forest. It felt alive, breathing, watching and waiting. Nights were the worst. Around their campfires, they heard footsteps circling just beyond the flames. Sometimes whispers floated through the air, voices that spoke no known language. Sleep became impossible, and fear began to creep into their hearts. Yet greed kept them moving forward, convincing themselves that treasure always required risk, and perhaps this was nothing more than their imagination. On the 5th day, they stumbled upon massive stones carved with ancient symbols. Daniel trembled as he traced the markings with his fingers. They told a story of a curse, a warning etched by hands long gone. "Those who disturb the forest shall never leave alive," he translated. The group laughed nervously, but deep down, each felt a chill they could not shake. It was the first true sign that the map had not lied. Greed soon overcame caution. Ethan, eager to claim the treasure first, rushed ahead without waiting for the others. Hours later, his screams shattered the forest. By the time they found him, it was too late. The ground beneath him had opened like a mouth, a pit of quicksand swallowing him whole. Only his backpack remained, floating on the surface. The forest had claimed its first victim. From that moment onward, they knew they were not alone. Shadows darted between trees, glowing eyes peered at them from the darkness, and a feeling of being hunted grew